Since the dawn of history, tyrants have risen and fallen in endless succession. Empires were built in blood and destroyed in ambition. Kings fought for crowns, believing themselves rulers of nations and masters of destiny. Yet beneath every throne there was said to exist another throne older, darker, and untouched by time. Some believed that the true struggle was never between nations or rulers at all. It was a conflict hidden behind the visible world, carried out in silence and fought across places humanity could neither map nor understand. Among the names whispered throughout history was one repeated more than any other: Iblis, the deceiver, the prince of darkness. But the title itself raised a question: if he was a prince, then who had worn the crown before him? One forgotten tradition spoke of a being named Simbas, a ruler from beyond the boundaries of this world. Simbas was said to embody a deeper form of corruption, something ancient and impossible to measure by human standards. According to the story, Iblis overthrew him and inherited his throne, becoming not merely a servant of darkness, but its sovereign. Neither belonged entirely to Earth. They were described as beings from another order of existence, not another planet but another layer of reality. Their world existed beside ours the way unseen radio signals surround a listener, present, active and hidden. Human beings, according to the tale, moved through existence like receivers fixed to a single frequency. Other realities passed around them constantly, unnoticed except through moments that felt strange or impossible to explain. Across cultures there were stories of unseen watchers and hidden beings. Ancient languages preserved ideas of creatures concealed from sight, entities who observed without being observed. The old stories claimed that history itself unfolded in cycles. The same patterns returned, the same choices returned, the same forces returned. Heroes emerged to guide people toward truth, while other figures appeared to distort and redirect humanity. History became less like a straight road and more like a wheel turning endlessly through new generations. But the conflict did not stop at Earth. As humanity looked into the sky and discovered countless worlds, another possibility emerged. What if life elsewhere was not a future discovery but an ancient memory hidden inside myth? Civilizations across history created images of impossible creatures: winged guardians, human faces on animal bodies, hybrid forms carved into stone. The figures appeared again and again, separated by oceans and centuries. Some interpreted them as symbols. Others wondered whether symbols begin somewhere. The stories claimed these beings were once mistaken for angels, visitors, guardians, or travelers whose origins belonged to places no longer remembered. Among them stood the great statues and relics that survived long after the cultures that built them disappeared. Each generation inherited fragments and attempted to reconstruct a lost picture: bones, stone, ruins, stories, and in the spaces between them, imagination grew. According to these legends, Earth itself was never isolated. Life had appeared through processes hidden from ordinary knowledge. Some beings originated here, others arrived, worlds rose, worlds collapsed, entire civilizations abandoned planets after losing battles not of technology but of belief. The universe became a landscape of competing influences. Some sought order, some sought freedom, others sought control. Travel between worlds was said to happen in more ways than machines. There were stories of hidden gates, places that opened briefly, journeys that happened by accident, travelers who stepped through one world and emerged in another. Some vanished, some returned, some never spoke of where they had been, across distant worlds and forgotten. Ages, the struggle remained unchanged: light and darkness, truth and deception, power and surrender. Every world, according to the myth, had its guardians and its adversaries, and every civilization believed itself to be standing at the center of the final battle. But the oldest stories offered a different ending. Darkness was powerful. It adapted, it spread, yet it never won completely, because wherever shadow appeared, someone, somewhere chose to carry light. And perhaps that choice, repeated endlessly across worlds and generations, was the real story all along.